Hello, lovelies. It's she here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is you blessed and full of abundance. I'm sorry. So, I am having, I'm being guided to pull a message here about a particular person that is in you or your divine masculine, divine feminine, your counterpart, your soulmate, the person that you are drawing in. Okay, so I know that we've been having this false energy here in connection to people. This King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and I got drawn to ask some questions. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be revealed. This person doesn't want to be known as this. They're wearing a very thick mask. And I asked Spirit, who is this person in relation to the collective? Okay. Now, I have some cards already out here, but then I was drawn to, or then I was asked to record this. So we're using the Murder of Crows tarot, which usually I get drawn to move this when there's a lot of karmic energy or a lot of like karma, like shadow energy in a situation. So let's go ahead and get into it. Eight of Cups. So who I asked Spirit, who is this person? This is a person that either you or your person has been guided to walk away from, or that you walked away from in the past. Queen of Swords, you have drawn a line in the sand, drawn boundaries between yourself and this person, and it's very much so like, no, like I am not dealing with this energy. You and your shadow and your shadow self, there you see the shadow back there, have really drawn this energy here. But I definitely feel like this person is a person in their shadow energy. Okay. But I feel like this is a person that your energy is not open to. You're not interested in this person. Okay. Three of Swords. This could be a person that, that either you or your person has had some difficulties with in the past. Okay. There is like a hurt energy here, which is why there is this walking away, and I've drawn boundaries in the sand. This person is kind of hurt by the energy, by what happened in the past. However, Nine of Wands in reverse, this person is refusing to learn the lessons. This person feels entangled in karmic energy, and this person is refusing to learn the lessons that their spirit guides are trying to teach them. They're actually willfully not listening to their intuition. They're actually, anytime their intuition tells them, hey, don't do this, or hey, leave that alone, they willingly, or like very purposely, they're just like, F you, I'm going to do whatever I want kind of energy, which, okay, this person is very disconnected from their soul self, or very disconnected from their higher self. And on top of that, Spirit keeps telling this person, back off, let go, back off, get out of here, like leave this situation alone, stop trying to interfere, stop trying to be involved in this, stop being driven by your Three of Swords heartache from the past. But this person is refusing to listen to that, and they are staying entangled. You see their feet, how their feet are all entangled. They are staying entangled in that energy on purpose. And even though Spirit has been trying to guide this person away from this energy, they are, rejecting, refusing. See how this person is just like, get out of here, like, get out of here, get out of here. That's annoying. Get out of here. And an interesting thing about this situation is they are extremely attracted to you. Queen of Wands. They are extremely attracted to you, collective. So I really feel like this is a person that is connected to your person, or connected to you. It could be a friend of you or a friend of your person. They are very drawn in by your energy, by your power, by your vibe. They very much so look at you like this is some kind of energy, like this person thinks like you flirt with them, or like you hit on them, or like they could easily like, come into a situation and like sweep you off your feet and have you. They fantasize about you. Yeah, they very much so fantasize. Oh my God. Ace of Cups, about having a brand new beginning with you, or about, tempting you. This Ace of Cups feels disgusting. This Ace of Cups feels like drunk, like sloshing. Like I view this person like drunk, like sloshing this cup around, and like it's really messy and it's yucky, and whatever's in here is like really thick and nasty. Like Spirit is showing me like green sludge. Like, oh my goodness gracious. What the heck? Okay. So, Seven of Swords. This person is in very like sneaky energy. They're in very scavenger energy as well. So I think they could be trying. They could be riding off the back, or kind of being like this could be like a person that's like related to your person. So say that your person has has arrived at some kind of level of success, or level of money, or level of attention, or they've reached a certain point in their career, or you have. This is very much so a person that feels like they have the right to very much so like attach themselves to this person because they're blood, or their family, or you're my best friend, something like that. And they very much so feel like entitled to what is yours or your person's, right? And in that, I feel like, especially if you are, because I'm really seeing in my mind's eye for a lot of you, it's two men. Okay. So if you are in a situation where you are the divine feminine and you're trying to like call in a divine masculine, or call in a masculine soulmate, there is a friend or someone in their family that is attached. Because this very much so feels like, because a friend doesn't necessarily feel like they would have this much hold over your person, or if they are a friend, they very much so hide how entitled they feel to whatever this masculine makes, or whatever your person does. Like whatever they have, they feel entitled to it, which is why they feel entitled to you, which is why they feel entitled to taking away whatever they can or whatever they want to from this. Okay. um in this situation, and this person is trying to very sneakily like come along. Like I keep seeing somebody like grabbing on, or like jumping on somebody's back, or like holding somebody's like shirt, and like riding that person towards you. um yeah, or just like, oh, I don't know. um Now, this person's gender is fluid. Okay, this person could be a woman and they could be a man. They could identify as whoever or whatever they identify as. But they very much so feel attached to your person, and they feel entitled to whatever, to either to your person, to whatever they have, and thus they feel entitled to you as well. Especially if you are the gender that they are attracted to, right? If you are the type of person they are attracted to, or they want to be in a relationship with, they feel entitled to have you. If they are not, if they are more attracted to your person and less attracted to you, they feel entitled to keep your person away from you, right? But for a lot of them, they are very much so attracted to you, or they are attracted to trying to be you, trying to replace you, right? Trying to stand in your place. They feel this sense of really strong power around you, okay? And they really, it's like they want to invade. I see somebody, like I see like two cups coming together, like the two of cups, and then somebody's like stepping in between, like, let me just step in between here, and either say, like knock the cup out of the divine masculine hand and say, here, take my cup, or knock your cup out of your hand and say, no, 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 let me insert myself here. Let me just get right in here. Yeah. Tell me more about this person. Who is this person to the collective spirit? Who is this person? How can they identify this false person? Oh my gosh. Ugh. The Empress in reverse. Ugh. For some of you, Jesus. If this is a feminine energy, for some of you, it could be like a mother, or a sister, or a female friend, because the Three of Cups is behind here as well. Okay? Ugh. This person is like, somebody's somebody's spirit guides are making jokes here. They're calling this person the Antichrist, but they're calling this person in the sense of where it's like everything that the divine feminine embodies, this person is the opposite of that. So they are, so where the divine feminine is soft and nurturing and understanding and attractive and abundant and healed and life-giving, this person is the opposite of that, right? This person is life-sucking. This person is life-shortening. This person is potential, like putting out how people have like passions and fires. This person puts flame. They're showing me somebody who like dashes water or dashes like dirt or something on a flame, on a fire. This person is like, if they see anybody glowing or growing or, you know, becoming something, you know, they very quickly want to douse that person's flame or douse that person's fire, or they very much so want to come into a situation and suck the life and suck the air out of a situation, to like starve the fire, starve the people, right? Ooh. Um, Unfortunately, this person with this judgment card here, this person could be, with this I'm getting like this person could be in a position of power. They could have a role of power in the community or in their like little group, even if it's like this would be like I don't know why they're showing me this as an example, but they're showing me an example of somebody who's like that really stuck up, rigid um mother of like the PTO or something like that, you know. It's like, or the PTA, not PTA, but PTA. Excuse me. This person could work in HR. I don't know why I just got that with that PTO. This person could work in HR, or this person very much so with this Queen of Wands here sees themselves as this very attractive person, although at a spirit level this person is disgusting, very foul. This person could travel a lot with this world energy here. This person likes to be in control of what other people do or say or what they have. They like to put themselves in a position of power. I'm going to be honest, I don't often get this, but this person could suffer from some kind of psychopathy or something, because with this Nine of Swords in reverse, it's almost like this person has no fears, no worries, no anxieties. Like, I can do whatever I want and I have no fear of repercussions, or I have no fear that, you know, it's like this person considers themselves like the top of the food chain. This person considers themselves like nobody's above me. Like nobody has power over me. Like, yeah. So they're like I'm the alpha predator in any environment that I go into. There is nothing that hunts me. There is nothing that overpowers me. Like, I have dominion over everyone around me. Whoa. This person could be a fire sign. I just heard Aquarius too, but they could have uh major Aquarius placements in their chart, but I also heard Aquarius as well. Um wow. Jeez. Yeah. So, like I said, this person doesn't have to be a woman. They don't have to identify as feminine, but they are like literally the anti-empress. That's what they are. They are the anti-empress. They are controlling and they are abusive. Six of Wands, the Sun card, and the Seven of Cups. They take pleasure and victory in keeping people tied down and keeping people confused. They are the author of confusion. They're very much so in devil energy. This person also might have very like wicked attachments, like dark attachments here. Which is what spirit is telling me. This person might not suffer from an actual diagnosable like psychopathy. This person actually might have been because of this person's like attachment and the actions that this dark attachment that this person has used this person almost like a vessel to do. They have been so detached from their higher self that other oh, that other things have been allowed to step in and almost like use this person like a puppet. Ooh, ooh wee, ooh wee. Mm, yeah. Which is why which is why spirit was calling this person like the Antichrist are calling this person like this person has a very dark attachment to them, and this person is completely cut off from their soul self, like completely cut off. And I'm not saying that everybody believes this way, okay? But there is a sense of power, of dominion over this person that this has, because this person doesn't believe in God. This person could be like an atheist, where they don't believe in spirituality or God or any of that stuff. And because they don't have an awareness of things, you know, like that, they don't have an awareness that they could be being highly influenced by darkness around them, right? And because they are unaware of it, they're just blissfully going about their business being a freaking psycho, thinking that it's just completely normal and okay that they act that way. Like I said, with that Nine of Swords in reverse, they have no fears, no anxiety, no worries, no nothing that attaches them to like their human spirit. Like, yeah, like they would literally, oh my God, like spirit just showed me this person like slapping a baby, and they would not care. Like they would have no feelings, no nothing. If anything, they would just get annoyed that the baby would react and cry. Oh my gosh. This person has almost had like all of their humanity like eaten away. Like, yeah, they're showing me this person is just like a dark shell. Like a dark shell. And um I'm also hearing that this person might have been their mind might have been extremely fragmented by very dark trauma in their past and extended drug use. Okay, so because of their dark past, this person could have been very heavy into using substances, and something about that combination of what they did, it's showing me like shattering. Like they're showing me like an image of somebody, and then it's like glass like shattering, and this person looks like fragmented. This person is completely unaligned with their soul self, and deeper on top of that, you know, they don't even believe that they have a soul. They're just like, what does it matter? There is no consequence. There will be no consequences to what I do because it doesn't matter, right? So this place is just my playground. I can hurt as many people as I do. I can manipulate as many people as I do. I can talk. I can walk. I can act any way I feel like it, um, and that's just okay. That's cool. It's whatever. I can do whatever I want to. This person is like a dark specter in people's lives that like loom over people. Oh, gross. This person's energy is, I'm so happy. Like, I am not I'm channeling this person's energy on advice of my spirit guides in a different way. I'm not allowing this person's energy to actually touch me. I am getting my spirit guides to channel this energy for me. So I am not allowing this energy to touch me because this is disgusting. But even channel this energy, I feel I feel like my energy lowered a little bit just to be able to even absorb the messages from this person. Um, I'm sorry, what? I'm gonna put this back, but I'm sorry, what? Can you confirm what you just said to me? King of Pentacles. Wow. King, whoa. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Whoa. Yeah, so this person, even if they are feminine, they like I said, they operate in a lot of masculine energy, which is another reason why they are, if they are like within a feminine body, and they normally would be in a healed state, they would be channeling more so in feminine energy. It's just another example of how unaligned this person is. Um This is disturbing, you guys. This person could have a powerful position in the sense of this person is literally in control of whether or not people die or they live. Like this person could be like a judge or something like that, where this person does have this sense of like this person's career or occupation or something gives them this sense of control over who is allowed to exist in their reality. Like as in like, oh, there is no, yeah, this is kind of a person that's like, oh my God, what I'm being reminded of right now, which is even more disturbing, of, oh my God, what is his name? Euron Greyjoy. Euron Greyjoy from Game of Thrones. Not in the TV show, but in the book. In the book, Euron Crow's-Eye Greyjoy is literally like, he is the villain, okay? Like, he's nothing like he is in the TV show. He is an extreme, watered down, just whatever punk version of the seriously demented person that he is, like character that he is in the books. And in the in the books, the Game of Thrones, he murdered. Okay, so spoiler if you don't want to be spoiled from the Game of Thrones books, okay? Okay, I gave you your time. Okay, you can mute it for a little bit, and I'll give you when I do like this, you can unmute it, okay? Spoiler alert, he killed his younger brother when they were children. He was like a teenager, but he strangled his younger brother to death just to see if God would punish him. And when he didn't get punished, because his family is from the Iron Islands and they pray to a god called the Drowned God. He went to the shore and pissed into the ocean as if like, come at me, bro. Like, do something. Strike me down right now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And he's like, nothing happened to me. So there are no gods. There are no gods. There is no nothing. Like, so that's the kind of psychopathy that this person has. Okay, you're good. Right? That's the kind of psychopathy that this person has. I can take life, I can use life, I can abuse people, and still to this day, I haven't been struck down. So there can't be a God. There can't be a God. There can't be something else, something higher than this, because where are they? What are they doing? They're doing nothing. They're not here. I've done all of these, deplorable deeds, and nobody has struck me down. Nothing has held me back in my life. To this person, obviously, this person has probably very much so experienced a lot of karmic give back to the things that they have done. They just don't, because they're so detached from their soul self, they don't recognize them as lessons that spirit is trying to, spirit, all the heartbreak and everything that they have experienced in life. They're just like, oh, life is heartbreak. It is what it is, and they don't realize that it has been lessons, for this person to kind of straighten up and get their shit together. This person is something. I'll tell you that. This person is something. But yeah, excuse me. But I got from this Six of Swords here with this imagery that looks like kind of like Chiron. But I got this kind of energy here of like Spirit was saying, like the harbinger of death. Yeah. This person's soul has been invaded, infiltrated, turned inside out, and sucked dry. This person is simply this person has been completely absorbed by their shadow self, by their whims, by their I can do whatever I want to whoever I want, whenever I want, and there's no consequences. Yeah, that Six of Swords came right back out. Wow. They've been completely overcome with that kind of, I'm hearing drunk on power, like drunk on power. And of course, there are going to be levels to this, like, You know, for not all of you, this person has literally like, you know, gun or knife in hand, like actually ended someone. It's not like that, but energetically, that's what this person does. This person comes into people's lives and sucks them dry. It's very big energy vampire, because this person is so unattached from their own inner self. They are unable to supply themselves with, you know, energy from God, energy from source, energy from their own life force. So they have to suck the life force out of other people. Queen of Pentacles. This person is a user. They're an abuser. And like I said, they feel entitled to everything, to have the power. Like, they're like, I have power, I take it. That means it's mine. That, the Fool. And that's the truth of this person, of who they really are. They are this foolish person, disconnected from gaining any type of true power, because they disconnect themselves from their spirituality, from their higher self, from their spirit guides, from their spirit guidance. They'll never be as powerful as you, collective, because when you're the Empress or the Emperor, they'll never be as powerful as you. They'll never have dominion over you. They'll never have power over you. Nothing has power over you unless you allow it to have power over you. Exactly. With this, wait, yeah, that's the Hierophant. With this Hierophant imagery here, God, whether or not they believe in it, is working in this person's life. And there is detachment here in this energy. Detachment from you, detachment from your person. Like, yeah, God is here working in this person's life. It doesn't matter. You don't have to believe in God. God, you know, God knows what's up. Spirit, the universe, they know what's up. Damn. Yeah. Your spirit guides, you say, they feel sorry for these type of people, because they'll never, because at least in this lifetime, or in lifetimes, you know, like, they'll live lifetime after lifetime after lifetime in this kind of darkness here, never evolving, never seeing beyond, always just being caught up in the little petty squabbles and 3D stuff, always constantly chasing after 3D things to fill that giant hole inside of them, constantly having to, you know, drink and eat and indulge themselves in substances and people and sex and little squabbles for power and little thirst for power on a 3D level. Um, these people, they never feel satisfied. They always feel hollow, like a black hole swallowing everything around them. And people like this detach themselves from God because they can't surrender to the thought that something else is more powerful than them. This is an extreme trauma response this person was, like I said, like I've said before in past, this is never an excuse for all the things this person has done, right? Because we always have a choice to choose to heal. We can choose to continue, we can choose to become the thing that hurt us, or we can choose to fight against it and heal and move on and become a better, something better. But this person will always be on the outskirts, looking out, looking into people who can experience real love, who can experience real kinship, real happiness. And they will always feel on the outside, you know. And this feeling of being on the outside pushes them further and further and further into this energy of it, more into the shadow energy, because they don't truly have the strength of spirit inside of them to go inside and to, oh, they're pissed, to have the spirit and the courage to go, and the strength to go inside and face their shadow. And that is why you will always be stronger than this person. You will always be stronger than this person because you do have that strength to look inside and to face your trauma, to face your shadow, to face these things, these things about you and connect. You don't feel the need to disconnect, right? To disconnect from your emotions, to disconnect, to disassociate from your body. This person dealt with some severe abuse in their childhood, okay? Severe abuse in ways that I won't even get into. This person could even be dealing with past life trauma. This person could have lost their life at a very early age in some kind of very malicious way in a past life, okay? And that's as deep as I'm going to go into it. Hold on just 1 second. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Spirit is saying that this person, to not worry, sweet one, okay? To not worry, beloved, to not worry, lovely, because this person will never be as strong as you, will never have the inner strength that you do. And that is exactly why this type of person tries to attack divine ones, tries to attack and go after light beings and light workers, because this person this person is ultimately ultimately triggered by that, about how full of your soul, like how filled up you are by your soul, by your connection to your spirit guides. This person is so triggered, just like you trigger any, just how light beings, light workers, you trigger other people, and they project this feeling of inadequacy onto you because you are so much of what they lack. You are exactly, like I said, you are that Queen of Wands energy that this person tries to embody, that this person tries to become, this attractive energy. But this person becomes this attractive energy to ensnare people, to ensnare their victims. I'm attractive, I'm seductive, so that I can weasel and slither and slime my way into your life, into your heart. Yeah, they just showed me this person like taking a bite out of someone's heart. Yeah, and I just heard that song, that Man Eater song. Man Eater, make you work hard, make you something for her love. Yeah. This is one hell of a karmic here, but you know what this makes me realize is the fact that you guys, you and your divine counterpart, you're in your person, and y'all's love is so strong, right? That the dark forces had to conjure such a dark person to come up against you guys, right? They didn't send you some little piddly whatever karmic. They sent you somebody, they had to go there. They had to really, really go there, which should show you how strong you and your person are. It should show you how deep your love is, how deep your connection to God is, that they had to send you just like the shadow shell version of a person to try to come up against you. And they still couldn't match you. They still couldn't match you. Wow. Yep. Yep. Why? Because this person is literally the opposite of everything you are. They could never be. They could never be. Yeah. Oh, 5 of Swords. But they constantly compare themselves to you. This King of Pentacles does. They constantly compare themselves to you, but they never could. That's funny that came up right when I said that. Right? If you are the life giver, this person is the life sucker, but like I said, that's how powerful you and this divine union is. That's how powerful that you are. Yeah. Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm hearing banishment. Yeah, I'm hearing this person has been banished from your life. Banished from your reality. This person is being persecuted here. This person has, like I said, God has come in this person's life and really is working on them for coming up against you. What? Look at this. Look at this person here being trapped. This person was trying to trap you. Trying to trap you in your mind. Trying to energetically work on you, work against you. This person is just a puppet. They have no strength. They have no power. This person is dangerous, though. They're dangerous and they're reckless. And this person fights very hard to remain in the shadow. To remain hidden here. But Spirit has enlightened you. Has the Sun card and the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're no longer trapped in this illusion. This delusion here. Because that's how this person gains power, as they gaslight, as they manipulate people to believe that they have power over them, that they have dominion over them, that they can't get away from them, that they're trapped with them. But this person's power is only ever an illusion, right? The devil is the author of confusion. This karmic energy here is only ever has power in people's minds, right? Which is that devil energy. They could never actually truly touch you or come, like that kind of, they could never really truly hold a candle to your flame, ever. And this person, like I said, is being persecuted. Truly. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they're being left out in the cold now. Yeah, this person's spirit guide team, they have in the past been trying to save this person, trying to pull this person back. No. This person is now surrounded only by, are listening only to, like, dark angels, like dark forces, like dark, shadow energies of greed and lust and irresponsibility. I just heard somebody say more money, more problems. Yeah. Yeah. For some of you, I was like, with this card right here, it's giving me that persecuted vibe. For some of y'all, for this person might have even wished like an ending, like a permanent ending on your life. Underneath this, the Death card, y'all. Quit. This person could have paid somebody to try to do like death magic on you. Or like I said, they were just wishing ill will upon your name, upon who you are. If this person wasn't actually involved in some kind of dark arts or paying somebody to do something, untoward, like something not too good towards you, okay? This person is just like speaking like, oh, that kind of energy. Oh, I wish that person would just drop dead. That kind of, sending out like really powerful evil eye shit. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out who you say shit like that, who you send stuff like that out against. Some people are highly favored, blessed, and protected. Yeah, I'm hearing rebound. This person better watch out. They better be careful. Spirit's literally showing me like a flash of green, like a flash of green light, and then like something hitting the ground. So it's reminding me of like Harry Potter, like somebody doing the Avada Kedavra spell and like, you know, ending someone's life. There's like psh, that flash, and there's like a body just hitting the ground. Like you got to be careful. And there's something here about really meaning it, right? Because that's something with the spell, you know, something with those spells, right? In Harry Potter, in the lore of Harry Potter, you can say that all day. You can cast that spell all day, but unless you truly, truly, in the depths of your soul, really, really mean it and want that person to die, it will never touch them. It'll never affect them. It'll never truly, you know, it can hurt them. It can cause them pain, you know, it can make them sick, but to take them all the way to death, you really truly have to have murderous intent behind it. I think they really did. But your spirit guides are way too strong and too powerful for this person to fuck with like that. I was just like, excuse me? 10 of Wands in reverse. They're just like, excuse me? I don't know who the hell you think you are, but that's not going to work over here. Wow. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Ugh. I always hate this 4 of Pentacles in this card because it always gives me that weirdo attachment vibes. Yeah, but whatever it is gone. I don't know why I heard that, but like with this 4 of Pentacles in reverse for some of you, whatever that ill energy that they sent out to you rebounded off of you. Your spirit guide sent it back, and it might have even, if it didn't touch this person, it could have touched, which this is kind of weird, that it could have touched one of their spirit guides, or it could have touched somebody like very close to them. It could have affected like an animal or like something that they have around them. The Chariot. I don't know why, but for some of you, this person like keeps horses or keeps like something like that, and it's like, so it's like the only thing this person like loves, and it was taken away. Something like that. So if this person is extremely cruel to like people or something, like they have like a little dog or a little cat, or like I said, for some of you, like a horse or something like that. It's like, oh, my grandmother gave this horse to me. You know, it's like there is some humanity in this person's connection to this thing. They might not take care of it as well as they should, but there is a glimmer of this person's humanity in that object, in that thing. And that was taken away from them. It's Temperance. Temperance in reverse. Yeah. It just was unbalanced. This, oof. Whatever. It's like, it's literally, they're showing me literally like, I don't want to say there is necessarily like a hierarchy in the spiritual world. There is a hierarchy, but it's not in the sense of things are better. There is a lack of pride or a lack of ego that is connected to the hierarchy in the spiritual realm, right? The spiritual ranking. But there are beings, there are entities that are very old, that are very, you know, strong, that are very powerful, and I feel like you have some very old, very powerful, maybe even very high up, maybe even like direct, like angelic protection. And they're showing me like a very not very powerful dark spirit being like, yeah, death on you. And then here comes like Archangel Michael or something like that in, and it's just like smite. Like absolutely not. Like what were you ever thinking? Yeah, and it's literally showing me like this thing like disappearing in like a puff of black smoke, like just not existing anymore. And that's what they're kind of showing me. They're just like, and it's like this person's like, yeah, death. And then it came, pow, like right back. And it's like, boom. And like now all of the little spirit guides like, oh my God. Like, and this person's like, what? Like, what? And all of these dark energies are almost like, we don't want to stay attached to you anymore. Like, we got to get out of here. We got to leave. We got to get out of here. I don't know. We got to get out of here. Like, no, that's not the one to fuck with. And it's like this person is like, nah, like we're gonna fuck with this person. And it's like this person's dark spirit guys, or this person's, we're like, no. Listen, if you're gonna go against this person, you're gonna go against them without us. Okay? Like we're not gonna be involved in this. Because did you see how they just smited revenge? Like, did you see that? Did you just see how like that spirit just like pop like out of existence? Like, do you understand? Like, you need to leave this person alone because we don't want to get smited in it. Like, we don't want to not exist. Like, hell no. Like, we're out of here. Like, yeah. And it's like, I don't know. There was something about this person's attachments, like their attachments that very much so like elevated their malice, that elevated and they show me like a person like that's like it's got like claws and has like venom and has like all of this, and they're like yeah, and then it's like all these things are like being taken away from them, and then suddenly they're just a little kid standing there going arr, like, and they're just like, wait, I thought I was the big bad. I thought I was the bad guy. I thought nobody could touch me and I could do whatever I wanted to. You thought. You thought, didn't you? Well, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong. Yeah, because this person thought they was big bad until they came up against somebody that was for real. Until they came up against somebody that had some actual spiritual ranking. This is reminding me of the reading that I just did about the karmic, where it was like, was it the heavy is the head that wears the crown? But anyway, it was the one that I was talking about where it's like, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I said that, right? This karmic thought they were so like, no, maybe it was the get out of the divine feminine seat. Yeah. Where it was like, you thought you had all this power going up against all these people who had no spiritual ranking or had nothing going on. Like, you thought that you were cute, using and abusing basically like children, but not like directly, like not like that, but like the spiritual equivalent of like babies. Like, you thought it was cute to go up against them. You thought, you were so strong because you were beating up 3-year-olds. Bet. Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here and go up and go up against this bodybuilder that's been training for the last 30 years? How about that? How about you go up against this, this very qualified fighter, this this jujitsu, master. Let's go against the kung fu master. What did you think you were doing? Yeah, and I'm just seeing like your spirit guides were like, we didn't even have to do that much. Like, this person was like, and they thought they were big bad, and like I see your spirit guides literally just like turning their gaze on them, and it just like destroyed their life. Like, they were like, I didn't even have to go over there. I didn't even have to do anything. Like, all I had to do was just be like, don't. And it just boom, and they're showing me their life just exploding. Wow. Which is why I said, this person could never be as strong as you. They could never be as powerful as you. They could never really actually come up against you. They could never actually really go toe to toe with you. Because their life is a lie. Their life is a lie. Their power isn't a lie. It's an illusion. It's all an illusion. It's swords and rumors. It's all an illusion. And when the fucking sword came down, What's this? Five of Cups. Yeah. So the overall point in all of this is, lovely, is that you learned a lot about how strong you truly are when you went up against this person. Six of Cups, when you went up against this person and they tried to mimic you and they tried to be like you, no, no. Your light shone so bright, star, into this person's life. Your light shone so, so bright that it blinded them. It blinded their dark spirit guides. It, even like I said, even your spirit guides just turning their gaze on this person really, really just kind of broke down everything that they thought. And won't spirit do it to you? When you think you're more powerful than spirit, won't it just break you down? When you think you're Mr. Get Bad, because that's how that's how they'll use you and abuse you. They'll come into your life, they'll use you to do a bunch of messed up stuff, you know, play your little games. Your shadow, like when your shadow gets this corrupted, it'll get you to do a bunch of dark shit. But when it really comes down to really having a big fight, or when it really comes down to really getting that ass whooped, they're not about it. They're really not about it. And they will dip out so quickly, right? They will dip out so quickly on you and leave you just left with all the blame. Leave you, destroy your life from the inside out, and then just dip out and be like, peace. I'm hearing left in silence. So I don't know if this person like heard voices or something like that. I don't know. This person has been left in silence is what I was hearing. That is very graphic. This person, if this person in their job or in whatever they did, that they use their mouth, use their mouth, their speaking voice to dominate over people, to express, that is being like, I'm seeing somebody like, actually what spirit is showing me is somebody losing their tongue, like actually physically losing their tongue. So I don't know if this person, yeah, it's literally showing me like a person in an accident, like a car accident or something like that, and then they're showing me like somebody like and pop, off comes their tongue. Very graphic. I was like, wow, wait a minute. So, but I don't know if that's literally happened. And now this person, but I feel like for most of you, for like one or two of you, or three or four, it could actually be literal. This person could have been diagnosed with some kind of, yeah, I'm seeing that somebody could have been diagnosed with some kind of throat cancer or something. There's something here about literally this person's voice being taken away, metaphorically or literally. This person has like permanently lost their voice, lost their ranking, lost their ability, lost their, so if this was a person that liked to dibble and dabble in things, that liked to dibble and dabble in the dark arts or whatever, if this person was a person that liked to say, oh, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in this stuff, but they still went and paid people to do magic on people or to bind people, or to do things like that. Okay, if this person was, I'm hearing baneful magic, if they were a type of person that used those kind of spells or things like that, or participated in that, nobody in the spiritual community will fucking touch this person. Like whoever it was, whoever it was, if it was them or if it was somebody else that they got to do something ill against you, if they were using people in the spiritual community or something like that to pray against you, to put magic up against you, to try to put you in a jar, to try to curse you, honey, 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 whoever they got involved with that, mm, 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 mm. And these people won't even look at this karmic anymore. If this karmic was to call their phone or knock, show up at their door, they would literally like scramble. They showed me somebody like like sitting in a shop doing something, and then like the karmic like ding ding like walks in the door, and they look up and they're like, get out of here. They're like, get out right now. Like, I don't ever want to see you again in my life. Like, leave right now. Don't ever show your face in my life ever again. Get out right now. And the karmic's like, what's your issue? It's like, no, get out. Like, get out. Like, I'm talking about like serious. Like, people are blowing up on this karma, being like, get out of my life right now. It's you. You're the issue. You're the curse. Get out of my life. Especially if they were trying to use and abuse spiritual people against you. So if they were trying to get readings, tarot readings, anything like that done on you, people will not touch this person, right? People's spirit guides are going to them and are like, refuse service. Don't you ever, ever, ever talk to this person. Look at this person. Even smell this person's perfume from down the street. Don't have anything. And when I say anything, I mean anything to do with this person. I'm telling you. These people are like, I will pay you to get the fuck out of my life. Like, I don't want your money. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. That's for some of you. That's for some of you. For some of you, this person was using spiritual people in the community to come up against you. And whoever it was that they used, baby, I feel sorry for that person. Because, do I feel sorry for that person? No, actually, I really don't. I really don't feel sorry for, unless they lied against that person. But if you are the type of person in the spiritual community doing binding spells, doing like dark magic, curses, cursing people, doing death spells on people, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for whatever repercussions you dealt with. Now, if you have innocent people in your life, like children or lovers or things like that, that got affected by it, I feel sorry for them. I do feel sorry for them, but I don't feel sorry for this person or that person. You know, like I said, unless it was just this person lying on you, you know, lying and using and abusing people, you know, then I feel sorry for them. But at the same time, their spirit guides were probably warning them not to fuck with them, not to deal with them, not to cast magic for them, not to do spells for them. Don't do this. Don't help this person out. Don't point them towards books. Don't point them towards energy to do themselves. Yeah. This person is so hung up now. Four of Cups. Hangman, Devil, Hangman, Four of Cups. They are completely hung up in this energy now. They're completely hung up in their own energy. Wow. Okay. No. Because your spirit guide said, I'm going to handle this. Like, there was a possible timeline where you would have come into contact with your person and this person still would have been in this person's life. Nope. But look at that. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, both back to back. This person is gone out of this person's life. Or they will be. Or your person will be gone. Yeah. Your person is completely removing this person's physical presence for sure from their life. 100%. And like I said, with all of this horse energy here, or all this horse energy, with all of this, yes, movement energy here. This person is, you know, out of your life. Tower. This person's tower has completely fell. Yeah, and now it's giving me kind of like hands tied from the outside looking in, almost. Look at this one little spirit guide here that's around this person. That's like their one last little hope of like, just stay out of it. They have one last spirit guide. Like, this is your opportunity. Now that all of these darker spirit guides have abandoned or left this person, they have one. Oh, the energy is lightning. They have one spirit guide that's coming in, trying to tell them, keep at a distance, stop, don't do it, don't involve yourself, get back from it, don't do this. Like, please just listen to me. Like, please just stay uninvolved in this. Like, please. And it's almost as if, I don't know, like, is this person aged or something? I don't know. It's giving me this kind of like old woman kind of energy, or like this kind of like dark crone kind of energy where this person is like all shriveled up now, and this one little spirit guide is like, please, 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 like, stay back, stay away, keep your distance, leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone. So like always, you know, you did your divine feminine thing, or you did your divine masculine thing. You came into this person's life, and in the end, you probably changed them. In the end, you sent them on a course to spiritual evolution. You know? Wow, look at you even helping your enemies, divine feminine, divine masculine. Because you don't see these people as enemies. That's the reason why. Yeah. But whatever this person was doing in the past, 100%. Death card and the world card. Whatever they were doing in the past has ended. It's over. It's ending. It's done. And look. And look. High Priestess. Right? Your spirit guides were able to keep this sanctity here, to keep this a secret, to really keep this a secret. Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. To help the two of y'all come together. Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is a divine gift that's coming here in the 3D. Union is coming for you and this person. Spirit just really had to handle this situation first. Okay? Spirit really had to handle this situation first. And like I said, this is on a scale. For a lot of you, this is on a scale. For some of you, you know, this person isn't like super intense, like super crazy, like, you know, as far as it could have gone here, right? And for some of y'all's, and I really feel like if it was something really, really dark and really crazy, like this person had to go into had to get like put away or some shit like that. I really feel like this was somebody that was trying to attach themselves to your person. And also this person was damn sure trying to copycat you, trying to stand in your place, trying to end the situation. This is so weird. Such weird vibes. Two of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. I really feel like, don't fret. Don't ever fret and don't ever worry about this situation right here. Okay? Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to your guidance, your gut and your guidance on this, okay? And know, like I said before, know that this person will never have the spiritual ranking or the power over you. This person only has powers over illusion. And we talked about that in that Out of the Divine Feminine Seat message, where it was like, oh, at first you were like ready to fight this person or ready to go up against this person, and then you realize how this person was just an illusion or a delusion. Like how I said, like at the end, you actually might end up feeling sorry for this person because you're just like you're delusional. Like, you're on some other different shit. And if I just don't subscribe to whatever craziness that you're involved in, like, you have no power over me. Like, I see that you really, truly have no power here. Like, you really, truly, you know, God has come into this person's life and humbled them greatly. And it's an opportunity for this person. At the end of the day, obviously, it's going to be a choice for them. But, yeah, you know, it's an opportunity here. You know, and it's going to be this person's choice as to what, you know, if they choose to heal from this moment of being broken down to their last bit. I'm seeing like literally somebody like down on one knee, like down on their knees, like, and God is like holding out a hand to them. Like, this is your opportunity. This is your chance now. Like, this is your chance to start this journey, to start towards healing. But it's your choice in this very moment right now. And I feel like that's why this person needed to come up against the two of you, because this person's soul had been so corrupted that it would take somebody like you, as powerful as you, as powerful as your spirit guides, to really like knock that energy out, right? to really knock that energy out. And I feel like that's why so many people in our spiritual community have been dealing with such nasty, horrible karmics, especially at the time right now, because as light workers, it is a part of our job to raise the vibration. And how do we raise the vibration? Is by realizing and helping other people through karmic acts or through interactions with us, that they can release these dark energies, that they can release themselves from the shadow energy, that they can choose to heal from this. And I feel like that's why, because spirit has really put a lot of these very darker energies on you and your person's path, so that on the other side of it, God in a way, or spirit in a way, is using you as an opportunity to save these people, as an opportunity to knock these people out of alignment with their dark energy, and to give them an opportunity and a choice to align with the light, right? But either way, you know, if you have wondered, like, damn, why have I come across so many like crazy or stalkers or like narcissists and things like that? That's because spirit has used you to go up against these people, to try to attempt to unalign them with this darker energy. And in the process, you learn lessons about your strength, about your power, about your dedication to self and to spirit. You learn lessons about your boundaries, and you learn lessons about red flags of people, right? But you have soul contracts or soul lessons to learn from these people, and they learn and they get an opportunity to raise their vibration. They get an opportunity to choose the light instead, to learn their lessons. They're showing me the justice card, the justice energy. Like they can choose to come into alignment, right? Which is all God can ever do, is offer these people a choice. Like, you have this people, like, just like you have free will to choose what path they want to walk in, but they put these people in alignment, to kind of knock out these people out of alignment with these dark energies, like I said, to give them an opportunity, and also to raise the vibration and the frequency of this place, right? So it really, you are a very powerful being, doing very, being used by God to do that work. That is the work, right? That is that light worker work. That is that, that doesn't mean that it's your job to endure narcissists for your whole life or for your whole existence here. But because you are this light, you do attract those types of people as well. You not only attract other light beings, but you attract those darker people whose souls are wanting to be knocked out of alignment, who God wants their souls to be knocked out of alignment with that darkness. A soul at a time coming to this person and telling these dark attachments, or telling this person, you can rise out of this darkness. You can rise out of this state of unawakeness. You can realign with the truth of the universe, which is, you do have a soul. You do have you are here on the soul mission to raise yourself, right? And because you have such a powerful, spiritual ranking, or because you do have that place, spirit has absolutely used you in these times to really help you to align to people who are to really help align the universe, align this reality, you know but spirit now is showing me like this reality is shifting, right? When you were in this karmic phase here, spirit was kind of asking you to go forward and kind of try to knock this person out of alignment with darkness, knock this person out of alignment with darkness. And now that part of your journey is over, because you have unaligned yourself with your own inner darkness, with your own inner shadow energy, with that ego or that shadow having control over your higher mind. And now that you have come to this stage of your awakening, you can go on to the next vibrational stage up, which is where you won't be interacting with such low vibrational or such highly dense energies that have such dark attachments to them, right? Things will get a lot easier, get a lot lighter. 10 of Wands in reverse, right? There won't be as many burdens being placed on your back because you have done the really, really hard work now. Now it's time for the enlightenment. Now it's time for the ease. Now it's time for the payout, right? Now it's time for the payout. That doesn't mean that you won't have to work. That doesn't mean that you won't face adversity in your life, but it does mean that, I'm sorry, whew, I just like fell out of that channeling right quick, but it does, it does mean that you will. Okay. Spirit saying that's enough for now. Spirit saying that's enough for now, that, the next stage of your journey, that we will talk about it at another time. But Spirit just wanted you to know there, that there was always a point to you having to endure, or having to come into contact with this karmic, because I feel like Spirit is asking, as a lot of you that are still here are the ones who really, really needed an explanation as to why you had to fight so hard against this dark karmic energy, right? Like, why, God? Like, why put such a foul person in between me and my person? And it wasn't to punish you. It wasn't any of that. It was to help reveal your own strength and your own power to you. Like I said earlier, you should feel proud of the fact that, that God had so much faith in your strength as a couple, as the love that is between you and your partner, had so much faith in that they knew that you could come into contact with these dark people, and that you would, in a sense, help them, give them an opportunity, give them a space for God to try to step into their life, into and to take away, right, them using and abusing so many people, because this person spread a lot of dark energy in their life. And Spirit is saying, I put this person in your path so that, we could try to take away this spreading of darkness, this puppet being used here to spread darkness, to spread a low vibrational energy, to help save a very broken, lost soul. Because at the end of the day, that's what this person's issue was, is that they were so hurt, so hurt. Like, things that I don't, they're showing me things that no child should have to endure. And it fragmented and broke this person's, it unaligned them so much, because they felt so unprotected by God. And God wanted to show this person that they had not forgot about them, that they had not abandoned them. God energy, your spirit guide energy, they weep for what this person endured. And that's why they put such a loving and understanding person in alignment with this person, because they knew how big your heart was. They knew how strong your spirit was, and how you, of all people, and your spirit guides of all people, would really be able to give this person an opportunity to really be touched and to really be saved. God weeps for those who feel like they do not have that spirit present in their life. Especially because if it is something that they have endured, and they have been conditioned to feel like nobody will save you, nobody will be there for you. And you know, God is saying, I'm sorry for any pain or strife or hardness that this caused in your life, but you are a warrior for the light here doing this work. And that's why you were chosen. So know your strength. Know how strong you are. Know how brave you are. Know how, you know, and Spirit's not saying this to pump up your ego, right? But it is the truth that you endured this to help a lost soul. At least to give them an opportunity, right? Because at the end of the day, God gives them free will. But like I said, like where it showed that three of wands, right? With that one little lonely spirit guide finally coming into this person's life and having an opportunity to step in and say, you know, you're not alone. You're not alone. God hasn't abandoned you. They haven't turned their back on you. See how through all of this, we are trying so hard to work in your life. But it's like this other dark spirit guides they had around them were blocking them out from being able to hear God's voice, you know? Okay, I have to cut this off. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I hope this gave you some love, light, or clarity in your situation, okay? If this resonated for you, let me know in the comment section down below. All right, if you like the content, give it a like. If you are not subscribed but you are enjoying the vibe, think about, you know, joining us here on the channel. If you are interested in getting a personal reading from me, my contact information is listed in the description box down below, okay? I don't know why, but Spirit is urging me to let you know that I do, you know, hold the right to deny service to anyone or at a time that I feel like you are not ready to hear the messages that Spirit has for you. I do have the right to do that, to choose who I work with. So I'm not sure why Spirit wanted me to say that, but they encouraged me to say that, okay? Because unlike this person, if my spirit guide, you know, the worker that this person was working with, if my spirit guides urge me to not work with somebody, or they urge me to let me know that the person is not ready for the message that I will deliver to them, you know, that I have to remain true to that message that Spirit gives me. And you know, I'm not so desperate for the paycheck that I'm going to go against what Spirit or what your spirit guides are advising me to do. So yes. But again, for most of you, I'd be, you know, very humbled and willing to work with you. Okay. So thank you guys so very much. And I will see you lovelies in the next one. Okay. Bye.